face off my phone, so I just started opening up a YouTube channel, more so private. Anyway, hey, this is Alliance War Season 38, Round 6, halfway season mark. We are in Masters, trying to climb. I've got 5 fights. Here we go. So, shout out to Rays for making this plan. I don't complain because I don't have to do that stuff anymore. And Rays had me take some fights that I've done before, and then I haven't done before, but I mean, he had good faith in me, and I appreciate that. So this first fight's on Path 5. Not a lot of people like it. Ebb and Flow Knockdown. It's got some other crap on there. This is the easier of the two Ebb and Flow Knockdowns. But hey, I'm running Havoc, energy damage, so I don't have to worry about the thorns. Fight plan simple. I really could have used the WAGs. Anytime I fight Pork, I really like that WAGs, especially on Path 5, because the debuffs get purified for like 8 seconds. Not on this one, but the next one. And so all I'm trying to do is this. If I was to get clipped and I bleed, it just puts that extra plasma crap on Pork. But as you see here, it was a rank 3, so I really wasn't stressing too much. I did boost pretty crazy. I have for my Masters seasons, whether they were attempts or a full-blown Master run. And as you can see, I'm just kind of nuking him down, spamming SP1s, staying distance. When he does get a bar of power, just kind of hold block, and try to get that AI to let him run into me, throw the heavy, and then counter back. And then if he's at an SP2, which is what I really want, then I can just back up Dex. It's a lot easier than the one. The one I'm really good at, but in this fight, I did get clipped. I really wasn't stressing it, because I've done this fight so many times. And I dueled, I didn't get clipped yet, but I got clipped there. Looked like a rookie, but hey, the fight was been in control. I wasn't going to use him for another fight, but I talked to some fellas in the Ritra committee, that's what I call them, and I felt stronger about using my Havoc for this Cersei fight I got to take at 19, node 19. You'll see that next. Now this fight was horrible. I was a little nervous because of the node. It's not, but I mean, yeah, you could say the champion kit. The node, look, the heavy, you can't stop it. It's going to be unstoppable. The spacing with Rentra's Dex off of that just isn't long enough to reach when I was dueling. And I have trouble in this fight. I have trouble in this fight too because of the protection. So I'm trying to find that window, to get the knockdown. For some reason, I assumed that when you did a SP3, it would turn off the protection because you do knock him down technically. But that wasn't the case. The other thing I'm worried about in this fight is my SP2s I can't really do. You can, but negative 70% damage on Nova for unblockables. So it will still do damage. It just won't do the big numbers that you really want to see in this fight. And at this point in time in this fight, I'm a little panicky. Like, all right, man, I had a game plan, and it just really wasn't working. I forgot, truth be told, I forgot about the heavy unstoppable. Don't ask me why. I used to run Path 5. I was married to Path 5. But some things have changed, and I have taken it. The Masters Alliance, man, you're going to go where the war planner sends you. You may be on Path 1 and Path 9, maybe Path 2, Path 7, the next round, whatever. It's what's best for the BG, best for the Alliance. Anyway, as you're watching me, I will tell you, Symbiote Supreme would have probably been a better choice for this fight. I have them, but not awakened. I haven't, so I don't have rank. This rank 4 Sig 80 Rentra. If you're ever doubting to just rank them up, play like shit, and still not die, watch this video. I'm not proud of it, but I will tell you this. He's tanky. I think around this time I'm starting to figure out I've got to change up something. Look at the timer. This is the longest fight of the video, and that's why the video is so long. It's because of this fight. So I go for, now notice I've probably done like 3-4 SP3s on him, but with protection. So I'm not really getting that big damage at all. And really what it is, it's trying to find a window to knock them down and then, you know, punish them, you know, because you got a window. The problem here is when I make a commitment, it's pretty fast, you know, you decide to dex. And you'll see a few times where I parry and it stuns him, so it registers he's not in the immune phase, and I already committed to dex. And that window, you think about mastering setup, I can't take that chance. I can't take that chance to dex and then try to rush back in and then try to do a heavy. It's just not enough time. And so I have to deal with this. I want to say around this time is where I am debating to go for the SP2 and get a chunk of damage. We're at the 1 minute mark. He's at 26. I'm like, all right, I need to get an assassin range. I need to do something. So I know I need a power dump. This is what happens in the fight. What I'm thinking. We're under a minute now. Power dump to 3. Get to the SP2. And then see what it'll do. I've seen some videos. Shout out to Joey for sharing some videos with me. Shout out to King Destroyer for also talking with me. And then of course I call these guys the Rentra Committee. And they're all in team, so it's kind of nice. Boom. I'm in assassin range. Look at the time. I'm like, dude, you can do 5. You can do 5. Pino, you can't time out. We're playing Matrix. We got to get this win. And boom. I get the win. Big sigh of relief, but the journey's not over because I got boots and I'm moving into my new house, unpacking. I'm in the house, but I just don't unpack the crap. So this is the fight. We were going to use Rentra on Cersei. Cersei and Nova are just easy fights if on certain nodes with Rentra. These were not probably ideal. Lesson learned. But Havoc, I've taken Cersei many times. For those who see my video, I call it the Pino method. Even though she's a conduit, he's sick and tired. He's had that bug with the SP1, so the regen block, the heal block is not, how do I say, with the heal bug is not something you can rely on. So I call it the Pino method. You know, maybe someone else did this, but I don't know. I've done it, shared it. A lot of folks have been using this method. Some war players don't like using Havoc versus her. I'm going to show you why. And now I don't play clean on this fight at all. As you can see, I'm at 33%. I'm at the SP3. You gotta wait for the glance buff to fall off. They did. I punish her. I go up to 44% health. I'm back at an SP3. And I'm gonna punish her again, but I don't do as much damage. And the reason why is because that blue icon, that glance buff came back up just in time. Might have been the end of the fight, but it wasn't. I got caught by that SP1, took a 5-piece chicken nugget combo to the face. But now I'm got back into my group. I've fought her many times on 49 HDX. Put a lot of work in with Havoc. It's just you gotta have the boost. It can get expensive as the season wears. This was an expensive war, but it's all good. No issues as far as resources. It's needed. And this is it, man. I get back to the SP3, Lance is off. So we're gonna move on to two of the shortest fights in this video, probably of the season that I've done. This was the heaviest load I've had since season started. I'm not complaining at all. You know, I'm here to do what's asked and get that second Masters title. So and then do it where I started. If you're a Rentra fan, it is mood time, and you have got to watch this. Neutralize is just going to counter everything. I went to the Rentra chat and had asked and making sure I'm not crazy. Neutralize will basically prevent the buff, shut it down. I don't have nothing to worry about with that power gain from the return policy. Alright, so we're at 2. You know the deal. Root it, light tack, dump the SP2, we're at 26 ruptures. Now he's at almost 70% health bar. That SP2 annihilated him. I was laughing. In fact, I was laughing the whole time I took this Nimrod versus APOC, because I'm going to do parry, build the armor, parry, build the armor. Yeah, it's got disorient on it, but I don't care. Let's go ready for the armor, parry. And you know the deal. Get to the SP2 and we're going to block it. I'm thinking he's going to be dead, back up maybe 1 or 2. I'm like, oh, okay, he's going to have a little bit, and not really worried about anything because I took the prowler. 2 hits, 16 hit count. I think it was 16 hits. And that was it. That was war. And we won. We won. We beat Matrix. We're number 5 in the world, hoping to climb. Shout out to those here. Deuces.